over there.
They will not bite.
Are we like lining up with?
You get it worked out?
You're reconnecting?
I got a tripod for you if you want it. I have a phone tripod.
Anne's got it set up so she said this. She sent our meeting already. All she's got to do is connect.
Yes, y'all are on, right? Can you hear everything? Okay. On the camera, can you hear everything? Okay, thanks.
Family and friends, we are here today because Ann and Neil have said to one another, honey, I love you so much, I've got to get the government involved. So let's check off some legal boxes, shall we? Ann, let's start with you. Ann, you take Neil to be your lawfully wedded husband. You promise to take him as he is and unconditionally love him while building a home filled with peace through all of life's adversity and all of its joys for as long as you both have it. Neil, you take Anne to be your lawfully wedded wife. You promise to take her as she is and unconditionally love her while building a home filled with peace through all of life's adversity and all of its joys for as long as you both shall live. In the presence of your family and friends together, you both promise to stand by each other in times of joy, times of sorrow, in times of failure, and in times of triumph. You both promise to bring respect, strength, and imagination for one another in your adventures of life together. For the ring. Here's the first test. First test. So by the power vested in me by the state of Indiana and $18 on the internet, I now pronounce you partners for life. In clear defiance of the Marion County Health Department guidelines, you may now seal this marriage with a kiss.
I mean, yeah, pretty much for Emma, we have everything already.
You made it. I don't care, start over.
He's the dad.
Take two. Take two.
Yes. So, Nick, Neil's best man. Today we've come together to celebrate the marriage of Neil and Ann. I have the tremendous honor of being Neil's best man. I feel like I've said a lot of this already. I've known Neil for a long time. Sometimes my memory's not as good as it should be, but it was back in middle school, I believe, through church youth group we first met. And I've actually known Ann longer than Neil. I think it was elementary school church activity, maybe even kindergarten in Cummins. That's a bad acronym. Whatever, you get the drift. Child care services. Okay, address that. Regardless, it's been a joy and pleasure getting to know both of them throughout the years. As we've all grown into the people we are today. As my mom likes to remind me, since they've known both of them as long as me, she called this relationship long ago. Back in high school, she knew Neil had a thing for Ann, but one of our other buddies in our threesome, again, a word that's been co-opted these days, but in our trifecta, also had a thing for Ann. So it was kind of taboo for either of them to address that situation. So
It's like a sitcom.
it's refreshing to see that something like that has been able to develop here. That page. So yeah, then as fate would have it, they've been able to reconnect after high school and going to separate colleges and coming back to Indy and being able to find each other. It doesn't always happen, so it's been great to see them reestablish their relationship and friendship even. And that's what's brought us here today, is their love and commitment for each other. Okay, and then what's looks like it says interject some stories. Like I said, my memory of excruciating details is very, very poor. So it's going to be very high-level stories. Like growing up, me and Neil in our church group, we played this game, Settlers of Catan. If you don't know, look into it. Best game ever. And we spent many, many hours playing this game, such that Neil was pretty good. I know it's not apparent looking at him, but he was good at this game. So much so that we had to create what we called the Neil embargo, which was you couldn't trade with Neil because Neil was going to win the game. So you had to do everything in your power to prevent Neil from winning the game. Some other memories, I remember going over to Dan and Mary's house, and Neil was I would say the first one who introduced me to music that wasn't Christmas music or what they sell in the church. He burned me. I mean, again, these are all like the chick cliches from movies, but burning me countless CDs and albums. I stayed at my parents' house last night, and they were handing me a box of things to take back to my house in Pittsburgh. And one of them was a big CD case, and I'm like, there's no way it's mine. And I'm flipping through it, and like, no, that's Neil's handwriting. Pink Floyd and Fish, and then Dispatch, Weezer, some Radiohead. Is that a band? Yeah. Radio Lab, maybe even. Okay. And then one of the other ones is my parents have a building we call the outbuilding. Not an outhouse, there's actually no toilet in there. You have to pee outside of the house. But we spent many, many hours out there playing video games and just hanging out growing up. And, as we got older in high school, Neil, the entrepreneur that he is, got a job at Pizza King. And so I would have to wait around all evening until he got off work. But he would bring over pizza from Pizza King, which was always great and appreciated. And then, the night could begin, I would say. Neil was also my roommate freshman and senior year of college. There was intermediate periods between there, but I had other school activities. But I found that to be a great way to end and close our college career, and spent many hours at a bar that's now closed, Jake's Roadhouse. Long live Jake's, but where we spent much time discussing philosophy and fiscal policy. But that's a separate discussion. So I didn't bring it with me. Pretend I have a mask on my face. If we could all just raise a glass and just say we're all honored to be able to be here to celebrate and witness the marriage of Neil and Ann. Congratulations.